back with more read-only memories. Although I continue this, I don't know if you can die in it. It seems reminding me to say it, so I assume I can. But I just want to keep going because I'm actually interested in it. Actually, I need to stop saying that. What I love about it is I love an actually well-realized metaphor. Like the whole... sort of using, what do they call them? Like hybrids as sort of a stand-in for transgenders is really clever. Hybrid, trans, kind of similar there. A lot of games will try to do metaphors like, yeah, the enemy's spaceships represent cancer, and the good guys' spaceships represent human hope, fighting off the disease. Like, no, it's just spaceships fighting. Stop trying to be more than you are. But this one actually knows what it's doing. It's doing it well. And has an interesting plot going on top of that. So, well, let's just keep going with 2064. Read only memories. Hope we don't die too fast. Hopefully we can remember what we were doing. Okay, I'm pretty sure we were looking for someone named Decker? Something like that? Probably the mysterious man here. Let's touch him. Not much that's tangible there except that hair. So he's incorporeal? Talk?
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you. Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Fairlight's card. There we go.
Thanks for taking your time with it. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot. Well, why do you think Fairlight is helping us? You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining?
Sure.
You know,
that's what I do most days.
Man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way. I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be. Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
Hardy, hardy, har. What's your story?
Probably not as exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life. I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
What kind of work do you do for Dr. Fairlight?
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest. Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas.
Substitute arm candy? What does that even mean?
Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
I like how there's a little chime anytime anyone smiles or makes any sort of expression. I feel like I'm getting points, but I don't think there's a point system. It's like the old King's Quest thing. You do something right, and you hear that ding! Except anytime someone smiles at you. You're spreading smiles. I guess that's its own reward.
No problem. I'll be around, if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
Can't believe they didn't program YOLO in as a name. I don't even know if it does that. Just stare at her creepily. Sitting around and waiting in a hospital is no one's favorite pastime. I'm waiting here for my husband. Should have gotten someone to voice the random people. Cleaning ROM. You pat the tiny ROM on the head, it bleeps cheerfully. This ROM isn't made for conversation. It just warbles at you. Alright, let's get out of here.
You should talk to the receptionist and officially check out before we go anywhere.
Oh, did I not do that? The sound seems a little wonky today. I don't know why. I think it was clearer before. Well, I don't see any options.
Patient, my records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
Just run the paperwork for my release.
I must insist that you remain for treatment. A doctor has not determined the full extent of your injuries, and you may have lasting damage to your nervous system.
Just give me the damned paperwork.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, DHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care. Additionally, all tests and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
What, you mean you're actually liable for anything that happens to me in the hospital? That's not how hospitals work. If you die in there, it doesn't matter to them. Thank you.
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care. Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately, and do have a nice day.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic. You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again.
Sounds like a good
Well,
idea.
We're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes? I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least. For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Journalistically refreshed, huh?
You look good. If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened. They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting.
I don't know if you're hearing that, but there's definitely something weird going on with the audio.
Hi. Wow, you really like giving hugs. Good thing I do too. You can explore my functions later.
Okay. That's creepy.
We can hug some more later too, if that's what you want to do. Aw, thanks for the hug.
I guess I'm busy. I'm done molesting my robot. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the audio. Alright, we seem to have fixed the audio. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. And we are going to... where were we going? He'll probably tell me. He won't tell me. I completely forgot where I was gonna go. This game has been going so smooth. Oh, it shows Lexi there. Oh, but there's a thing at the Stardust Club. Let's go say hi to Lexi real quick. I like Lexi. She's cool.
Welcome to the Neo San Francisco Richmond District Police Station, citizen. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm looking for Detective Lexi Rivers. Tell her
Please give me a few moments to get in contact with Detective Rivers. Thank you for your patience, citizen. Detective Rivers will be here shortly to speak to you. Please have a seat.
Hey again. What can I do for the two of you? You know, since I don't have anything else on my plate in a major city full of crime in the middle of a culture war.
Hardy, hardy, har. How's the investigation going?
Ha! It's not going much of anywhere. I can't even start an official investigation, so my options are limited here. I've been reviewing traffic cam footage for hours, just trying to get a glimpse of whoever assaulted Hayden. My superiors aren't out and out grounding me, so there's that, but they still aren't giving me any more resources to work with. That means no extra manpower, no special tech support, nada. I'm assuming it's their way of appeasing the corporate overlords without actually being a bunch of corrupt pigs, but hey, I like a challenge. Just me in the streets is what I'm used to anyway. Plus, now I have you two.
We are happy to assist in any way possible, Detective Rivers. We are both at your command.
How about you try not to get shot at, for starters? Your track record isn't great on that one so far.
Right.
Just figured we should catch up.
I'd berate you for wasting my time, but frankly, I needed a break anyway. Other than being overworked and underpaid, I'm doing just fine. It's been a while since we've just hung out, so what do you want to know?
Have you been seeing anyone since my sister?
Nah, not really. I'm real busy, you know? Running around, chasing bad guys. This isn't a pulp novel. The detective doesn't always get the girl in real life, you know? I'd rather focus on my work. You ever talk to your sister, by the way?
You should call her.
Yeah? Yeah, maybe I should.
Why did you transfer to the Neo SFPD?
Ah, hell. It was a lot of reasons. I don't know if you remember that incident back home, the hybrid ex-Marine that was murdering people. Well, I couldn't tell you back then, but that was my case. I kinda threw myself into it too hard. Made it too personal. Broke too many rules. The chief had my back, but I felt I'd burned too many bridges. It's a small city, and once the rumor mill got going... Well, I was afraid I'd either be made out to be a hero or a villain, and I didn't really want to be either. Never mind the fact that people already didn't like me too much because of my implants. Some people really buy into that eyes are the window to the soul thing. So I figured I'd move to the big city, where the big crimes are, right? Lose myself in the hustle and bustle. Turns out I'm still a bit too much of a cowboy for the NSFPD, but I don't regret the move. Most of the time.
Nothing else really, just checking
Well,
in.
Thanks for keeping tabs on me. We'll have to sit down for coffee after this is all over.
Just checking in to see if you need anything.
Mostly, I just need a break in the case, or a way to even start it. Something I can use instead of the fly-by-night spy crap you're probably digging up. But screw it, you might as well work it from both angles. Just teasing.
Thanks for talking to me, Lexi.
Be sure to come back if you find something I can use.
I wonder if there are a lot of, like, optional dialogues you can use to... like, hidden events and stuff you can use to affect the story. I actually don't know. That'd be really cool if there was. Okay, it said there was something happening here.
Welcome to Stardust.
It's definitely very directional for an adventure game. It's very clear about what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to go. Random glass of whiskey. That looks safe. It's a shot of whiskey. It's not yours. I won't drink it then. Oh yeah, I was supposed to get the information for it.
Hey,
I can't
y'all.
now.
How goes the search?
Not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and someone stole the data cache.
Shit. Well, I can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
It was you!
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
We talked to Yannick Fairlight. He offered to introduce us to someone in the human revolution. That's right.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight. When'd you run into him?
We were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes.
Well, we're here.
We made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I mean, this whole thing was about a kidnapping. How much more serious than that can it get? How playful did you think this was, exactly?
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
What do you know about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat?
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in, even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough. We'll be careful of him.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network. Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in.
I don't think that's how that expression is supposed to be used.
I'm gonna need physical access. I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area. She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Fun. I guess I'll go grovel until she agrees to help.
That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too.
Y'all. Y'all.
But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night, and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice, or her friends will thump you something fierce. I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance, and we'll see what happens.
We'll be in touch, Tomcat.
Sure thing, hon. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have turn, let me know when y'all are ready.